Hi everyone. I felt like a video was the best way to communicate with all of you. This is not going to be an easy video to make, but I felt that since I can't call you all or text you all or even step into your living room and have a chat, that this was the best way I could communicate what's going on with you from me. As you probably know, I had a CT scan today. I was experiencing some symptoms that I felt were somewhat suspicious for bowel obstruction. So I went in and I got the results back, and the results state that I have numerous cancerous masses throughout my abdomen and pelvis. These masses are sarcoma. Sarcoma is one of the most aggressive and deadly types of cancer, really, that you can get. I've been fighting cancer for 2.5 years now. You all have been there with me through the journey, so you've seen the ups and downs. You know what's been happening. At this stage, surgery and chemotherapy and radiation is just simply not an option for me. It never really was, because of the type of cancer that I have is not known to respond well to those treatments. So we chose to go the alternative route, and honestly, it's done a really good job. I'm alive and I feel quite well 2.5 years down the road. However, it's time to step up the game, and in all honesty, if we don't find a way to get on top of this, then I won't survive. And that's a very painful thing to have to say out loud. There's a clinic in Mexico that's offering some cutting edge treatments for sarcoma specifically. This clinic offers a number of different treatments, and I could list them all for you, and I could share all the in-depth details with you, but I'm not going to do that right now. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to ask you for your help. It's been 2.5 years. We have spent every penny that we own fighting cancer. Insurance doesn't cover anything, and therefore we have no money currently to really put into further treatment. However, this treatment costs $50,000, and we don't have it, you guys. We don't have $50,000. I know it's Christmas. I know bank accounts are kind of low, and so asking is even harder right now at this time of the year. But perhaps a few dollars would be doable for you, and perhaps those few dollars would add up to a lot of dollars, and perhaps those dollars would be able to send me to this clinic to get help and to try my best to fight this cancer. So many of you have written messages and texts and emails and calls and said, if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. And I haven't really done a very good job of that. I've not known when to ask for help. I haven't known how to ask for help. I just feel like there's so many accounts, so many GoFundMes going on, so many people in need, and I felt like we should just do what we could, and we have. But I need you now. You know, I always call you my Facebook family, and to some that might sound silly, but the reality is that you are, in a way, my family, and you've been there and you've supported us through a lot. And so I'm asking you to support us some more. I'm humbling myself, swallowing my pride, and believing that this can happen and that this will happen. I'm hoping to leave next week. Leave my girls. Leave the Hanukkah celebrations and the Christmas tree behind. And fight cancer the best way I can. And so I wanted you to know what was happening. I wanted you to know how to help. We have a PayPal account, mark_Sharman@hotmail.com. We have other ways of sending money, I guess, a check, or perhaps a GoFundMe will happen. I honestly don't know. But what I do know is that I had to do this now because I don't have a lot of time before the money is going to be needed. And I just honestly don't have a lot of time before I have to start treatments again. So that's all. Please pray for me and for my children and my husband and my family, for wisdom and for healing, for God's grace, more now than ever. Thank you all.